I'm Sultana Gardizi, and this is Lesson Assignment 2. Most 10-year-olds' priorities usually revolve around the hottest new gadget, who has the coolest sneakers, and what they're going to wear on the first day of middle school. My priorities as a 10-year-old were a little different. After my family came back from a vacation to New York City the summer before 6th grade, the Big Bad Apple was the only thing on my mind. 3,000 miles away in California, and I had never felt so connected to a place like I did New York City. Everyone in New York City has a story. I've never found a city with such a diverse demographic of people. All ages, all races, any gender, any religion can find a connection in New York. The minute we got off the plane in California, I said to my mom, "So, when are we going back?" She laughed, pinched my cheek, and said, "Soon, sweetie." I replied, "Well, I'm going to live there one day. Yeah, I'm going to have my own apartment with one of those fire escape thingies and a real job, and I'm going to take the subway. Yeah." She laughed and pulled me in for a big mama bear hug. Flash forward, 7 years later, to college applications, and my mind was in the exact same place. I was determined to start my life in New York City. Advisors, mentors, and even my own parents counseled against it. "You're too young," they said. "You'll be so overwhelmed," they warned. "Why don't we plan for this after school?" they encouraged. But my mind was set, and I wasn't taking no for an answer. 15 college applications later, and I was down to 2 schools, one in New York and one in Indiana. Well, the choice was pretty clear to me, but it was a matter of financial issues. I wanted this more than anything. I wanted to breathe that New York air, and I was yearning to start a life in the city of my dreams. So, I did anything I could. I applied for scholarships, loans, grants. I wrote essays after essays, and I wrote countless applications, anything I could do to get into this school. Flash forward. April 30th, 2 days before college decision day. I waited anxiously by the mailbox to see if my financial aid package had come. The mailman drove up, and I told him he could give the mail directly to me. There it was, on top of the stack, Marymount Manhattan Financial Aid Office. I took a deep breath, my knees trembling and hands shaking as I opened the letter. There it was. $25,000 of loans, grants, scholarships, anything I could find. Flashback to 10-year-old me and that first taste of inspiration. I could feel it again, and it felt like a dream. Was I dreaming? No, I wasn't. It was right there in front of me in black and white. I held the letter in my hand and jumped up and down with utter excitement. I did it. I was moving to New York City. Now, my New York story may sound cheesy, made up, or phony, but I can assure you these feelings are real things I've thought and said. It was the first time in my life I had felt inspired. If you can think back to the first time you were inspired, it's a truly magical feeling. I think as human beings, we underestimate the power of inspiration. Inspiration is nothing to mess with. It is so powerful, and it is nothing to push aside. We get distracted by the negative strong emotions, such as jealousy, greed, or hate. If you find something in your life that inspires you, don't let it go. Honor it, run with it, and see where it'll take you. You never know what could happen. Flash forward to my 21-year-old self, graduating college next month, having lived in New York City for 4 years, living in an apartment on 92nd Street, having 2 internships under my belt, and countless jobs. And of course, a little fire escape thingy. I owe it all to my 10-year-old self. Without her inspiration, I wouldn't be here today.